Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
What's up, everybody? Dave Bartosiak here, and I've got a top stock pick of the week. It's Ethan Feller and I that both have a couple of ideas. Mine is Wolverine World Wide, ticker WWW. And I've said this before, the ticker like WWW, I guess you can think back to the old days of the internet. We used to, say that on the website all the time. But no, this is shoes, retail, and apparel company. That industry is in the top 17% of our Zacks industry rank. This is a Zacks rank number one strong buy with a D for value, B for growth, D for momentum. Help it round out with a VGM composite score of C. This is our new quote page. I love showing this off because it's got everything I need almost is all right here. So my favorite chart, if you know me, is the price consensus and EPS surprise chart. Because these multicolored lines represent the evolution of our Zacks consensus estimates over time. So you could show me a chart of the earnings without even showing me the stock price, which we have underneath here. And I could tell you I could paint a picture of what that stock's likely doing. So you've seen this nasty move lower in earnings throughout 2021, 22, 23. Not when you wanted to be owning the stock, but now look what's happened. You've got growth year over year, and you've got these expectations going up, which has helped the stock round out a bottom and tick on higher. Now, this is a stock that was close to $45, basically half that now, coming off a nice earnings beat. You can see here, 38% earnings surprise to the upside and 50% move before that. So moving in the right direction. You can see the trend in our magnitude of our Zacks consensus estimate. So we've gone from 85 cents to 89 cents for the current year, $1.28 up to $1.35 for next year. So everything's starting to move in the right direction. And you've got 5 analysts or with 4 revisions all to the upside. That's good because everybody's in agreement, right? They're all on the same page. They're saying, hey, man, this stock is moving on to the upside. So that's a cool new quote page I love showing everybody. The other one I love is this detailed estimates page. This has been my go-to because you get a little bit more. What do you get? You get some PEs and things like that. So 25 times earnings here. Now that's right in line with the S&P 500, but a little more rich than the industry average. So then we'll go down and see, well, why is that richer? Coming off, this is not a great year for them in terms of revenue contraction. Next year, things get better, 5.9% to the upside there. If you look at current year EPS, that number's silly, right? Because you're comparing growth to a bad year last year. So let's not do that, right? Let's not compare to 5 cents and be happy about 89. What we can be happy about is $1.35 after having the 89. So that's a 50% increase year over year. So that's a good thing. So there you have it. So that's why coming off a big, nice earnings beat, it's up nice in Surprise Trader. And I think that this momentum is going to carry it on through here. So that's why I'm naming Wolverine Worldwide my top stock pick of the week. Mr. Feller, what do you have for us, my friend?
Thank you, Dave. And today I'm going to share with you a stock that I'm extremely excited about. It's called Marvell Technology, and I think it's going to play a big role in the future of AI. So let's get into it. So Marvell Technology is a leading semiconductor company that designs and produces advanced chip solutions for a wide range of applications. And they have a growing emphasis on data center, AI, and cloud computing solutions. As you can see here, Marvell has a Zacks rank 1 rating. And yeah, you can see it has some strongly upward trending earnings revisions. And really, Marvell has quietly started to position itself as a potentially big player in the AI industry. And they've basically just been producing custom AI chips for a lot of these hyperscaler AI companies. So its most recent quarterly earnings report showed just how well this endeavor is going. And I think it's possible that Marvell has an NVIDIA type of moment coming. But I'm not sure the market sees it yet. So just this past week, analysts have significantly raised their earnings estimates. We can see the current quarter has jumped by 13.7%. The full year has jumped by 5.5%. And next year is up 7.6%. And analysts have unanimously raised their estimates. So what initiated these upgrades was that last week, Marvell reported a stellar Q3 earnings. and it was driven primarily by growth in AI-related sales. Data center revenue surged an impressive 98% year over year, which is a clear sign that Marvell's efforts to tap into this booming AI market is really paying off in a big way. So more broadly, revenue for the quarter increased 19%. That's quarter over quarter, which was above guidance. And next quarter, they're expecting another 19% increase quarter over quarter, and then a 26% year over year jump. So I basically see this as like a beginning of the momentum and growth for Marvell. CEO Matt Murphy, he credits the success of the quarter to their custom AI silicon program, and they're now producing huge amounts of these AI chips, and they also raised guidance. So they're expecting continued growth through 2026. Also, this shift towards AI really came at a good time for Marvell. Their legacy business segments were starting to stagnate a little bit, and it's great because this AI catalyst really has legs. So while NVIDIA is sort of the big dog in AI, and they provide a lot of the infrastructure with their very powerful Blackwell and Hopper GPUs, they have CUDA software, and they generally just dominate the infrastructure of AI. But Marvell is carving out its own niche. Their custom ASIC chips don't compete directly with NVIDIA GPUs, and really, instead, they complement them. They can handle specific AI workloads, and they offer tailored solutions for cloud and enterprise customers. Also, Marvell has already penned partnerships with Microsoft and Alphabet over the last few years, but just over the last few weeks, they signed a really big deal, 5-year deal with Amazon to start designing their AI chips. So things are really looking up for Marvell. You can see that the earnings revisions trend has not been great over the last 2 years. Really, it trended lower, and the stock sort of stagnated over the last 3 years. Although you can see over the last 5 years, it's up pretty significantly. I mean, it's up from the mid-20s to over 100, near 110 today. But yeah, the market is just starting to realize the potential of these custom AI chips that they're doing. So things are turning up. The earnings revisions trend is just beginning to turn higher. We can see that it has a fairly premium valuation at 69.3 times forward earnings. I mean, that's very premium. But you can see earnings over the next 3 to 5 years are expected to grow 33.7% annually. And next year, earnings are going to jump 73.5%, which is pretty big jump. Take a quick look at their sales growth. And again, we see that, as I said, next quarter, they're expecting 26% year over year growth. The quarter after that, they're expecting 60% growth. The current year, not big growth, but that's not really pricing in all this big AI development. And then next year, almost 40% year over year growth in sales. So yeah, as I noted, the momentum is really picking up. And then you can see next year, as I said, sales are going to jump 73%. And here's a technical chart at Marvell. Right here is where we saw the strong earnings report. We had a big gap up. The stock has faded since earnings, but with these recent earnings upgrades and these huge AI tailwinds, I really think this little fade from the recent highs is a really good buying opportunity. So yeah, if you want to get into some more AI related stocks, you want to, I know the whole market hasn't stopped talking about AI for the last 2 years, but again, it's just still accelerating. And Marvell looks like it's going to be a huge beneficiary of that. Thanks for checking out this week's top picks. If you enjoyed this content, I recommend signing up for our latest promo. You can go to zax.com/promo or just click on the link in the description below. Thanks.